With the fourth choice in the first round, the Baltimore Ravens select John Ogden.
From the very inception of this organization, he's been there. A man-mountain, an instant star. Jonathan Ogden, J.O. to his mates, has experienced the full measure. From the end zone to the Pro Bowl, a champion on every level. In his second decade of excellence, he remains one of football's most dominating presences. This week, he will take you deep inside the trenches. This week, J.O.
Wired.
Next.
If you ain't got energy, burn it! What you did today doesn't just happen. You gotta believe in that.
Has this damn thing always been so big?
J.O.
Look at
him with the mic. Okay. Jesus, let me see.
I feel like the hunchback, man. That thing is big.
You don't feel it pulling your jersey, do you?
No, I just.
Well, stop crying,
I can't help it, man.
I know your newborn baby cries enough at night. Can you stop crying right now?
Man, I'm gonna try. 3,000.
Hey, dance, 3,000.
What the paper?
Doing the dance.
Uh-oh, hit that thing. Hit that thing. You gotta get a little of that in there.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Let's go. Now let's go. Let's go.
I'm staying here. I want to stay here. I want to stay on the nose, right? Okay.
What you're doing, Jonathan, is you're coming down. You're running the queen, right?
Right.
Once the mic hits it, you're
I gotta go
down right here.
Right.
To shut this off. Okay.
Okay.
That guy coming outside will end up being the tight end,
Or the back, or guard.
or somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's
Okay.
going to get him.
Let's go ahead. Trio right, empty. Let's go. 30, quarterback.
30, 23.
Gun silent.
Maybe point this way a little bit. Yeah.
On that quarterback 30 draws, what is he? I don't know what he's doing in the back. I don't know how. Should I set truly for pass?
Because by the time he's giving one of these, and he's going to run 30 draws. So it's about the same as getting the snap and handing it. So it's about the same exact as a 30 draw.
Okay. Because I know if he's like, standing there or if he's just getting it and taking it. Okay.
He's got a little bit of a delay. He's like, he's either going to throw it or he's going to pump it, throw it, and he's going to go.
Okay. You're like this. You're like, come into me. You're like, your hands are coming from here. Just have them up, boom. Just snap. Come on, and you split a little bit. There you go. Back up a little bit too. There we go. Yeah, I know. It kills the tackle, so I can't see the ball.
Well, bump you.
Let's go. All right, now you're good. Yeah, there you go. What you do, man, just take the same step. If he is going to play into you, if he's a 3 technique, and you step like this, right. Only a couple things gonna happen. He's gonna play hard behind you, which in that case you just come up through him.
Gonna come over.
Yeah, try to give him a shot.
Yeah.
But if he tries to play, on your back shoulder a little bit, like this, if he hangs, if you're like this and he's hanging,
Then turn back into him.
No, don't turn back into him. Just try to drive forward, and I'm gonna try to put his across you so you can wing him if I can.
Yeah.
Because that backer is holding, so I'm just gonna try to push him across you, and so I can try to come back out in the backer.
No, stupid I am. I don't have to get through because the backer's
holding.
trying to stay backside.
The backer's holding.
It's only when we were seeing that 40 guy earlier where he was pushed from inside, when I have to try to.
Well, yeah, 40 tray is different as far as it's a nickel play. Oh, you're lying.
You have to have private time sometimes, okay? We can't be hearing my every inner thought, all right? Just took the pads off for a minute.
Hey, you had a great Ravens wire today, man.
I thought it was pretty good, man.
Unlike 86 right there.
Well, at least
His was the lowest rated Ravens wire in history.
Mine will get a few chuckles going, that's all I know.
You know, and you know how that awkward silence, and then all of a sudden they say, the cricket come out, and it was tides on a few occasions.
Came down here to work today, so it's time to go to work. Came down here to work, didn't come down here to relax. Everybody else came down here to see New Orleans, came down here to work today, so it's time to go to work. That's all you need. But I always like when we go on the road stadiums, it's kind of like they're all against you, and you just want to send them all home miserable. So that's always on my mind right about there. They cheat. They told me you guys. They lie. I'm never off the ball. I don't hold. I don't do nothing. They like to grab and roll, you know. Are you on offense? Oh, swing that. It's well known throughout this team, probably throughout the league, amongst referees, officials, that I know how to talk to them so that, you know, try to get the calls go in our favor instead of for the other team. You know, it's old vet moves sometimes work. First down. Yep. Quarterback draw that shot, one or the other. That was the first touchdown pass. It was good to get on the board with the touchdown in the red zone. It was a good call. Gave us a perfect defense for it, and you know, we made the right call, and Steve executed. It was a walk-in. It was beautiful. It is loud, and I can't hear him.
I didn't know, like, if he's talking, if they were trying to kill him or not. I couldn't hear.
No, I just look. I just look at Steve. Steve does this with his hands for kill. That's so loud. I can't hear anything in the cadence, so I'm just kind of like, normally I can hear like a down set and kind of get a feel. I can't hear anything. So it's just like, Obviously, it was very loud in New Orleans, so we couldn't hear. Like I was saying there, generally you can hear a little something from Steve. I mean, you know, down set, blue 80, maybe you hear the first part, but I couldn't hear anything. So I just was straight going on the ball, looking for him when he was making his audibles, or we call kills, or audibles. And, you know, if he would do with his hands, that meant he was killing the play. And, you know, it just was so loud. It's the loudest stadium we played in all year. It was tough trying to get your time and come off the ball and all that good stuff. It's a little quieter this time. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna wear y'all out. Oh, we're gonna try to wear y'all out, no doubt. I'm an old vet, y'all. You know, y'all not gonna get to me with any of this stuff. I can talk right back to you and just, you know, and I'll have fun out here and I'll still kick your butt, so it don't really matter to me. Well, I figured it was, you know, big play heat. Well, I want you to know, I have absolutely no idea what you call in that last shot. To try to simplify it, we have to find the 5 most dangerous guys, and that's the job of the center. And we have many different calls. One of our calls is lucky, and I didn't know if he made that call or not because it was so loud, but you know what? I knew where I should be going, so I went there, and we blocked it up good, and Clarence said, you know, the guy who was planning for the fade, he went inside, and he said it was easy money. Well, I know your hand got to hurt soon enough. It's a good sign when they don't show the replay on the scoreboard at the whole stadium.
The shotgun. There's the snap. Under pressure. Pump.
That's tough rule. Brady did it. I can always pull some, well, they're not obscure references, but you know, that Tom Brady, New England, Oakland game back in, I forget the year, you know, it's the same thing. And I was like, you know, that's the benefits of playing in this league a long time. You kind of can remember stuff from the late 90s. You know, a lot of guys are like, whoa, you played when? I was like, yeah, 1996, my first year. Been here for a long time.
The pass he anvils, but I'm thinking the run, that's what he's going to do to me too.
Just stay down. Just, hey, what I did, he just kind of stayed there. I tried to flip him down.
Yeah, that's you.
But, I mean, it's so, I don't know, like I tried to get out, but yeah. I can always give somebody advice on how to handle somebody because I've seen just about every move that a guy can make on a football field. I've seen a guy play the queen block, which is a double team between the tackle and tight end. I've seen a guy play it across my face. I've seen him anchor. I've seen him play out. I've seen him play it all kinds of ways, so I can impart that knowledge on guys. As far as my own technique, I just tried to maintain with age. Gets tougher. Just got to keep going.
Ravens with that 46 defense look. They bring blitz pressure. Swing pass off the hands. It is intercepted and taken in for a touchdown.
Yes, sir! Those are like, whew, we did a good job scoring. No, we didn't do anything, but it just feels good to get a touchdown. I've been in this motherfucker. Use your head, bro. My bad, I ain't trying to hit you in the head, son. It ain't on purpose, it's loud intention. I ain't trying to hit you. Were you watching it?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I was like, nah. Oh, okay. I mean, as I said on the sideline, I was saying, nah. Oh, touchdown. Have to. Coming up. Enjoy this. Woo! No air. Open them up a little bit. You were the thing. Yeah. You changed my world. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Woo! One thing I will say about New Orleans game is they did play some good music. And they had me, you know, feeling the groove a little bit out there. Hey, y'all realize we got this game won, right? But what we need to do is we need to go out there and dominate, establish, or run an attack. Yeah, we were up 35-7, I guess it was, but you know, we hadn't really been committed to dominating, rushing the ball, you know, this year really. So it was just, you know, we're up, but we needed to finish a game. You got to go out there and play for 60 minutes no matter what the score is. Hey, I live for it though, man. If we really just tee off, oh, I love it. I love teeing off on people. Somebody turn around and start to play that funky music, white boy. Play that funky music, right? Play that funky music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Oh, till you die. How could I not sing that song? It was playing, we were up, I was feeling good, and you know, I was like, I know this song, it's another classic, you know, play that funky music, how can you not just get into that one? If that had been playing while I was in the huddle, I'd have been saying it the same way, so that's just me. Feel right, dude. Chris, dude, move on the other side, man. Go on the other side. I'm feeling superstitious right now. We got the superstitions going, you know? My superstition is that wherever we always sit the same place, on a bench, any stadium, home, away, doesn't matter. I always sit the far left end of the bench. You always know where to find me. And Adam Terry will sit on the water cooler next to it, then it's left guard, center. And Chris Chester was just in my spot. What are you doing? Let's go. Beat it, Rook. God damn it, Mike. Don't off, man. We're all sitting out of position. See, Mike Flynn messing things up for everybody. You know, he's supposed to be right in between Key and Jason, but no. You know, that's probably why they scored a touchdown or something. Good game, son. Good shit, baby. 5-2. Take it back to B-More and let's have some fun. Let's get ready for, I ain't know who we got next week. Whoever it is, get ready for him. Woo! See, Ray Lewis, Joe Horn, yeah. Hey, yo. Woo! I figured Ray was skipping, I might as well skip too. It just seemed the thing to do, you know? The fans, you know, he had to skip, I get to skip, you know? It looks cool. You know, those flights are a lot better when you win, especially when you come from a city like New Orleans playing that team that really is on fire. And, you know, like Brian Billick says, they are the media darlings of the NFL right now. So go down there and hand it to them like that, that was very satisfying.